All right, the fog has started to lift. We are in Warwick, Rhode Island. Got into Rhode Island yesterday evening. We're only here for the one night, and we use hotel points to usually stay at either a Marriott or a Hyatt, and then once in a while we'll throw in a Holiday Inn Express or an IHG or a Hilton. We've done a few of those on this trip, but mainly Starwood. Starwood. That's what Marriott used to be called before they were bought out by Marriott. Marriott or Hyatt Place. And we stayed at a really nice Spring Hill Suites the other day. And we pulled into this one, and I was a little nervous because it just looks a little older. We went in, and the lobby area looks nice. It took forever for somebody to help us
change to a different room.
Check in. Went into the room. The room was fairly clean, but the bathroom was not. So I said, can we have a different room? This one's much nicer. The hotel's really not horrible. It's just older, and so there's some dated features. I don't want to be too like hotel snobbish because, you know, it could be a lot worse. But we're getting ready to leave. Gonna eat breakfast. Gonna check out, and we're gonna head down the road, do a few Rhode Island things, and then eventually make it in to Connecticut tonight.
And then after Connecticut, tomorrow we're driving through New York City.
We are. Well, officially we got a New England because New York is not a part of New England. So we've officially spent at least one night. We spent 2 nights in Vermont. We spent 3 or 4 nights in Maine.
We spent 30.
3 in Maine, 1 in New Hampshire, 1 in one in Massachusetts, 1 in Rhode Island, and tonight 1 in Connecticut.
And then,
what do you want to see in New York?
The Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
And some Home Alone locations. And some Ghostbusters.
I'll tell you right now, no more horseplay. The next one does is in trouble. I'm serious about that. The next one who does is in trouble.
14 in all. So,
This is a tall bridge.
It is a tall bridge.
A hill from Cedar Point.
Yeah. We're heading into Newport, Rhode Island.
Hey, Dad, look at a lighthouse.
There's a lighthouse there. Good eyes, Link. Look at that. Looks like a Golden Gate. We are going to cross it. This takes us into Newport. We're on Jamestown Island right now, and then we're going into Newport, which is an island.
Newport Village.
Where's that from? Newport Village. Newport Village. He's not even seen the movie. It's because there's so many movies. I love our
We're going back, baby. Hands off the wheel.
All right. Top of top, Link. You ready?
Getting some spicy. I opened this up all by myself.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Jody, drink all of it?
I figured out. No. I figured out to open it. You had to push this down.
Yeah, you got it. You're smart. We climbed to the top of Bunker Hill yesterday, and just going down these 40 steps, my legs are on fire. How beautiful. Oh my goodness. Go on, Brady. Yeah.
Is it right or left?
Not the escalator.
Stand to the right.
Yeah.
And the escalator. So that's what I mean.
That's in the flash.
Come on over, Brady.
I mean, put my legs right there.
Come on in, Ethan. There's enough room. Smile. Lincoln, smile.
No.
Yeah. Pretty cool, ain't it? path you found. We'll follow your path, Link.
Okay.
Don't run, don't run. Come here, Link.
Bree's gonna be fun.
So we were in Newport back in 2011. Carrie and I came with Ethan and Brady and did a New England trip. But we only had a week, and we had spent a couple days in New York, just Carrie and I, and met up with my parents and kind of traded and got the boys back. And we came up here and spent a night in Newport. We did not walk this cliff walk, and we stayed right over here and went to this Easton beach. And it's the Newport Inn and Suites, which is an old hotel. They had two buildings, the older suites that are smaller, or older rooms, and then they had a suites building. We couldn't afford to stay in the suites building. But when we got there, he said, okay, I'll get you in the suites building. I didn't say nothing about it. I double checked my rate. They gave us the suites building. I think at that time it was like $350 a night. Across the street, the old building was like maybe $150. We're gonna pay that. But we got the nicer night. We wanted to stay longer, but we just didn't have the time. I wanted to go back this time. As of this recording, 14 years later. $700 some a night. So we didn't. We opted to stay about 20 minutes away for free with hotel points. And the last 3 or 4 days I've been looking at the weather for here, and it said rain, like a 90% chance of rain. I don't see that. Beautiful. How you liking it, Ethan? It's pretty. Oh, breathtaking. Loved this town before, we still like it. So pretty. All right, we're getting closer to the beach. We got this wall right here now. A lot of runners, a lot of older people. It's funny because you'll see people in t-shirts and shorts, and you'll see people in almost what I call winter coats. These people up here, crazy. Of course, some of them are older, but not always. Newport has tons of mansions, and I would consider this a mansion, but it's not even. The other mansions make this one look like, it's just okay. Huge. Maybe we'll drive by some later. Close to the beach. All right, so once we get down to the beach, the wind was like 10 times faster than it was up on the cliff walk. So none of this audio is worth using. It's so windy. Sand was blowing in our face. We had no idea it was going to be that windy. But we spent a few minutes down at the beach. What we wanted to do, we took some pictures from when we were there from back in 2011. The water was ice cold, which we knew it would be. But we still stuck our feet in the ocean and just had a good time there at Easton Beach. Wish we could have spent more time if it hadn't been so windy. We didn't have anything set on what we were going to do, but if it wouldn't have been windy, we would have probably stayed for a couple hours, but still had a good time, and I'm glad we got to go back. Here's a little piece of just how windy it was. We are.
And the ones you guys were eating.
They are known for tons of mansions here in Newport. And this is actually, they turned this into a college. I don't know who owned it or the story of it or even the name of it, but we stopped.
You can go.
Good. No. Looks like the Beverly Hillbillies. There's a big one beside you too.
They're really good. Can I go?
All right, we're in Mystic, Connecticut. Getting ready to check into the Hyatt place here.
Yeah, get rid of one.